not, I will finally give you the chance to see my Super Saiyan 3 Super Saiyan to go further beyond. I am so hyped for this, you don't understand. This made me so excited when I saw this. Vegeta, after all this time, finally has gone further beyond. And if you know what I'm talking about, it's Vegeta finally turning Super Saiyan 3, SSJ3, and finally using it against a foe, being a very powerful foe, and beating them. Now, we don't get many Vegeta dubs. We don't get Vegeta beating the absolute donkey slobber out of people, and it stays that way. You know, usually he needs help, like in the Tournament of Power when he's fighting against like Topo, or when he's fighting against Jiren or somebody else like that. He normally 9 times out of 10 either needs help, gets help from somebody, gets beaten, and then somebody beats that person for him because he's unable to do it, or there's some type of little loophole to where the villain gets away and Vegeta's not able to fully do it. We actually got to see Vegeta fight somebody, beat them in a one-on-one combat with no help, no assistance, just his pure skill and power, which is amazing. And it was against Tamagami 2. Tamagami 2 being the second of those like robotic androids or whatever from hell. So that was absolutely dope. Like I told you guys, I wouldn't be reacting to this until the season or the main arc was completely finished, unless there was really big specific points that I thought were super critical to talk about in that moment of the hype. And oh my God, now we know where Vegeta gets his crossed arms fighting, where he's kicking people and doing all that other stuff, keeping his arms crossed, just smirking at people. Now we know that comes straight from Vegeta. I mean, we already knew, but I'm just saying, like, we got to actually see that part of Vegeta fully fledged when he's super cocky, and he's cocky for a reason. And he's beating the brakes off of somebody just with his arms crossed like it's just another Tuesday. You know what I mean? Just another day. Just another day in the world of a Saiyan. Absolutely demolishing Tamagami 2. I mean, he got roasted, man. Kicked so hard that Vegeta splits the water of the sea or the ocean that they were fighting over. Splits it like Moses, some Old Testament junk. Splits it right down the middle, dashes toward him, and starts beating the brakes off of him. Oh my God, the hype was real. I was sitting there like, let's go. I was so excited. I love Vegeta. He's one of my favorite characters. I think Vegeta deserves way more respect, way more times of winning. I think he deserved beating Golden Frieza more than anybody else, in the fact that it technically got taken away. He beat Golden Frieza, don't get me wrong, he did, technically, but the finishing blow got taken by Goku. And I think that was the dumbest thing ever. If anybody deserved to get the finishing last blow on Frieza, is Vegeta. After all the junk that Vegeta's been through, his father and his people and his planet being ruled over by Frieza, the disrespect that his royal family took from Frieza, the planet being destroyed, him being a prince, the heir to the throne, and not even being able to rule over that throne, him having all of this Saiyan pride just to have an underling, having Goku, somebody who's supposed to be a low-leveled warrior, surpass him. And honestly, the one he has to blame for all of that is Frieza. None of that would happen without Frieza. Granted, I believe Beerus is the one that obviously gave him the go-ahead or the permission or the command to go destroy it. But, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, he should have been the one to get that final blow. And I will die on that hill. I still think that he does. And hopefully we'll get Frieza turning into Black Frieza, and we'll get Ultra Ego Vegeta to finally beat him eventually. Whenever, what do you call it? Super's second, what do you call it? The Dragon Ball Super 2 or whatever, the new part of the show will be coming out soon. What is it, like next year or the year after that? Something like that. 26 maybe. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully we'll get Ultra Ego Vegeta, and we'll get that. But this is one of the next best things to it. One of the next best things down from that. Him finally showing that he has Super Saiyan 3. We knew he had Super Saiyan 3. If you've paid attention, if you've actually watched the show, you would know that Vegeta has hinted, alluded to, and almost quite blatantly stated that he does have that transformation. He knows how to transform into Super Saiyan 3. But the problem is it drains energy and power way too quickly. It drains you more than it actually does. It does more harm for somebody, especially in Vegeta's fighting style, than it does actually help him. And with that being said, that's why he never transforms into it. He even told Goku, he was like, Kakarot, I will surpass you using my own form, using Super Saiyan 2, and I will ascend past your Super Saiyan 3. And even in the games, Sparkling Zero, they literally have a sparking episode where he uses that Super Saiyan 2 amped up, lightning everywhere, and he beats Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He actually does what he says that he was going to do, and he ascends past that. So we know that he can turn into Super Saiyan 3, it's just that he doesn't want to. He thinks it's a dumb form that he doesn't need. He sees no reason of using it until now. And obviously that's probably due to the fact that he is now mini Vegeta. He is a kid. They all got reverted back to being children, all being kids. And now that energy drain doesn't really matter to him as much, because maybe with him being younger, he has far more energy to waste. You know what I mean? He's got far more at stake, so to say. And he knows that he can actually beat Tagami 2 much quicker if he just goes in Super Saiyan 3 and ends it quickly. And honestly, he was even taking his time with it, which I found funny. For somebody who even complains about it draining a lot of energy and taking a lot of energy, he took his time. He sat there, arms crossed, not even smirking, just disappointed, just being like, is this it? Absolutely demolishing him, splitting the waters with his blows, just destroying him. You had Tagami 2 with his pitchfork, his trident, trying to stab him, and you just got Vegeta just catching the blade, catching the point with every move. Just like that, like it's nothing. Just almost like how Goku stops Trunks' sword with his finger. Just, that's it. That's all you got. So cool. Coolest idea for that. I absolutely loved it. And then he took his two fingers and snaps the trident like it was nothing. Holy shit. Oh my God. Snaps it and just looks at him like, really? This was amazing. This was awesome. Daima is cooking. At first, I was skeptical when we saw Majin Buu, because I'm just like, what the hell is this? And then we see Majin Buu, and we're just like, okay, Fat Buu ripoff. It's a Fat Buu ripoff, but he's got the eyes of Kid Buu. Okay, I like the eyes of Kid Buu. I like the black with the red pupils. That's cool. It actually made me think Majin Buu looks cooler. I think Majin Buu looks much cooler than Majin Buu. I actually like Majin Buu better. But that doesn't mean that I think both of them are very cool looking. They're really not. I do like Majin Buu's fighting style, though. The way he fights reminds me of that Kid Buu kind of fighting style. Kind of the way that he like twirls and spins and the way he hits you very much reminds me of that. He's got such a chaotic way of fighting. So I do like Majin Buu better. But This compared to the Majins, it's like a completely different level. We've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this to be canon, for him to finally transform into that Super Saiyan 3 form. We knew Vegeta could do it, but we have never seen him transform, and we had no clue if he ever had transformed. Obviously, if he knew he could, I would assume he's done it before, but we didn't see it on screen. So this is the first time we're seeing it on screen. But this was amazing. Honestly, this was probably one of the coolest episodes of this show so far. This was awesome. Like, holy crap. This was an insane fight. This was amazing. I absolutely loved this. This was so cool. But anyways, guys, if you all enjoyed my reaction to this and enjoyed this amazing transformation and an amazing scene, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.